Gabi, and I'm back again live from Exhubgh studio to bring you a discussion on our current challenges we are facing concerning the Galamsey. So right away we are going to move in, and before that I'll make my guests introduce themselves to their camera, and then we'll move on. So Mr. Righteous, you can also speak.
Oh, I'm righteous. That is my name. Righteous, righteous. That is it.
I'm Joe. That is my name also.
So viewers, welcome my guest, Mr. Righteous, and then Mr. Joe on my set on our discussion. So then we proceed. Mr. Righteous,
Champion.
I be you dey Ghana here.
Oh, I don't get no place to go.
You know what they go on. I don't
need.
need to talk to myself.
You dey feel am?
So I dey start with you.
Yeah.
Right now, for Ghana here, for the past 2 years, you have been hearing Galamsey, illegal mining. But it look like we didn't take it serious. By this 2024, we could see how people are championing that and people are seriously into that, meaning their main complaint is they are destroying our lands and then our waters. I want to ask you, what is your personal opinion on that?
Galamsey be national issue. Honestly, Galamsey, there was some illegal mining, so it no be something wey for every state to discuss. It's just like armed robber. It be armed robbery, it be crime. So they for tackle it. So Galamsey in a nutshell is illegal mining. So the moment we hear Galamsey, it is a crime. It has to be tackled. So that is it. We will for no wait to we for no explain the effect before we get very serious. You understand? Once it be Galamsey, therefore, where for now? Police for study. If it is a crime, and that's a crime, we for do everything. Just leave the thing out of the system.
So to my viewers, Mr. Righteous right now is saying that Galamsey is a crime. And basically, we shouldn't use to say Galamsey, say illegal mining as a whole is a crime. And as a citizen, as a country, or as a nation, we shouldn't even endorse that. You know, which is very bad because you see how they are polluting our water bodies. Now, I'm moving straight to Mr. Joel to also give us his opinion on Galamsey. Mr. Joel, say what you say. Galamsey no one is here. A boy and a boy, and a guy.
Now, with the issue of Galamsey, you see, it's a very bad venture. Okay. Since it's a bad venture, we have to go all out.
Okay.
To tackle it.
Okay.
Oh, but we have just trivialized everything. And like we just left everything like that way. Charlie, people just be mess up our water bodies. And if we must tackle this issue, Charlie, we have to consider the level of greed. You see, the level of greed is the main reason why all these things are happening. Okay. So with the issue of Galamsey, Charlie, we have to be very serious about it. Because if we refuse to handle it now, Charlie, years to come, the dangers are going to be too much for the nation to tackle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so with Galamsey, we shouldn't trivialize it at all.
So I think both of my guests are fighting seriously against Galamsey. And I should be seeing you guys on the protest issues because most of you are against it. Yesterday, I have not found your faces on the protest list. Why?
Okay, you see, with the protest here, sometimes the level of seriousness attached to the protest is Charlie, it doesn't sound very well. Like the level of seriousness attached to it, Charlie, is very low. For instance, I was watching a video on one of the social media platforms, and Charlie, some of the guys go there, they take numbers. Some of them go there, they watch. You see, so if these politicians watch such videos now, Charlie, they go to say, oh, Charlie, the youth no cry, the protesting cry, Charlie, no be any serious thing they do. Very bad. But until we see seriousness among those that are protesting, Charlie, the youth go come on board.
Okay, so right now, per what I say, you think we need to add up more extra serious. So, Mr. Rajos, with you, what do you think the protesters are doing that is not good? Or what do you think the cause of the protesters are on the right path or not? Because you see, within the protesting, you could realize that some of them are being arrested and other stuff. So I want to know from your side, do you think it's right that they are protesting against this illegal mining?
Me personally, my matter is very short. Me, I'm a street boy. I wasn't born in a fancy home. So I believe in actions, you understand? Whether the protest they do right now, that is the best way. We can't be extra serious. I don't know what the definition of serious is because me, my definition of seriousness is say, me if I, the reason I know they go to protest is say, me if I go to protest, me I see some big man for them, I go hold on, I go beat them. Because it's like we dey the ground there, we dey suffer, we dey try express ourselves. We don't know how we can express ourselves. We go there to vote, we can't wait for another 4 years. We are suffering. And then we dey come your front say, senior man, we are tired. We are coming to Jubilee House, we are walking straight there. And we are tired that these people are not listening to us. We see our own leaders pass by us. And then you expect me to fold my hands and look at it. No, if I did, I go hold on, I go beat her.
Oh, why you go beat am?
Oh, senior man, when you reach right now, you check like we dey joke around with everything. Like he's saying, okay, people are going there for numbers. There are times in the protest that look, we are humans, you have to feel relaxed, explore, get to know people, it's connection, link, you understand? So it's normal. But the message is, Galamsey is killing people. Look, imagine, yeah, quiet here, crowd. Right now, we see where we dey shake. Imagine those people for West Side and those people. Yesterday night, I call my sister, I tell her, ladies, I go, this Galamsey should be serious, so make you day away from her because let's not wait for you to have the impact. Like you should have impact you negatively before you can know say Charlie be real. No, what you dey see, it be real. That is the reality. This is not something we have to politicize. This is not something that me, I no go protest because if I go, surely they go catch me. My own go be offense. My own no go be peaceful because there's nothing like peaceful protest in my name. You know where we did the street talk. If we meet say somebody dey fool am, catch am, beat am, straighten am. That work. And if they put our leaders for there, I'm not sure say they go fit beat me because we have a street boy. No matter what, I go beat them. You understand?
You beat the people.
I mean them. And it is people go to the protest and this is peaceful protest and they are catching them. Imagine me, I go there where I see one leader, where I head down. Bro, this is not peaceful. Me, that's what they go put you behind bars for 80 years.
But let's not forget, some people are also saying that if people think this is no political issue and they think they are really fighting for Galamsey, they are also saying Galamsey is being mined in the eastern region, the Ashanti region, and then Brown or the western side. Why are the protesters not going there and rather coming to Accra? That's the people's also grievances.
Yeah,
what's your take on that?
most of the leaders are situated in Accra.
Like,
yeah, so far as most of them are situated here, no? Yeah, we need to start from here. Because Obeko say like you go there say you won't go fight the Galamsey and things. No? The people who are behind it, no, here in Accra, the leaders.
You make a chip in something.
Okay,
let's be plain. Let's be plain stupid.
Okay.
You say Galamsey is happening at the west side and those kind of places. Galamsey is illegal mining. Illegal is actually a crime according to the constitution.
Sure.
So in a nutshell, let's say Galamsey is armed robbery. Somebody comes to rob something, you take the laws into your own hands. Don't you go to the police station to report?
Yeah, sure.
So Galamsey is happening there. Where do you raise the alert? Is it not the head of the head? What is the head?
But the question is, there are opinion leaders also living within that same environment where Galamsey is operating.
Okay.
The people are asking, what is their main concern? Only that they cannot even talk about it. And we that we are in Accra here, we are crying because it look like I'm fighting for somebody who is not hungry.
Well,
Are you getting it?
oh, okay.
We have opinion leaders there. So why should people in Accra be much concerned about Galamsey if it's not political interest? So I want you guys to just see that in righteous.
Why do we have soldiers?
Yeah,
Why do we have security
personnel?
personnel?
Yeah.
Why do we have security personnel?
We have them to protect the interests of or defend the interests of the state.
Exactly. Yeah. So the crime is happening somewhere, and then we are protesting, we are raising awareness. And then you are expecting us to go to where it is happening. No.
So like from before, you think we have a very short convo before you get on set. Like you were saying, if I should go back to what you said earlier on, that this should be a national call.
Yes, this is not.
It shouldn't be a political or it should be politicized. That we say it's party A, party B. So what do you expect from this our sitting governors? Like the government in power and they have about 3 months to go off. We don't know whether they are coming back or not. What do you think they should do within the period of 3 months to ease Galamsey or to stop Galamsey totally?
I don't know why people are saying, what do you think we should do? This is a president. This is somebody with executive powers. This is somebody that the constitution has mandated. You are the first gentleman of the land. Whatever you say is supposed to happen.
Yeah.
This is a president that can go to his own and tell, look, release these 3 people, and then we release.
Yeah.
If he can organize police to police around protesters or catch people. This is just an order. Look, this is where the things are happening. We've given you evidence. It is online. Everywhere is showing that protesters, they happen for Galamsey, they happen for here. You don't need to think. This is not thinking. It's just like having somebody has given options. Do you want to live or die? And then you want to think to live. No, that is ridiculous. So you have the executive powers. It is just a command. Look, take the soldier, whoever is in charge. Take the military. Take them. This is not this is from above. Stop illegal mining. Wherever it is happening, look, we are waiting for things to go west. Then we'll be like, let's not get to that extent.
Yeah, as you write, they are left with 3 months to maybe probably leave office.
Okay.
And if for 7 years
or 7.5 years.
Yeah, 7.5 years. They couldn't even do anything about it. And all they could do was to rather give lances to people to like exacerbate the situation.
Okay.
What then can they do? Nothing. Because the president has it all, has the power, has everything to stop Galamsey. But yet he has rather channeled the power he has in order to increase the situation.
Okay, so my viewers, listening from both sides, I can understand perfectly that, or you guys also can bear with me perfectly that our leaders don't need any extra command to command those people to stop Galamsey.
Yeah. Since
they have the power to instruct, then they can also give power ahead to stop Galamsey. I'll make my producer project some of the videos of the areas that the Galamsey is affecting. Then we'll quickly come back.
Aban, yes, rope any diemu. Says young cobrans, you know. Any you. What should the wind swing any ya? And ya cry. You swear where you said the book Galam way moi. Tank way moi, ya to alum. 10 cities edugum. As an enina abe say. Enini yes say ya, no ya de make say a check it. Emma Gurama na ye do a big quatakra de a crack must be a Ghana fanina, a gun will be ho. Na imagine say chemicals proper will so many years, Yasapa alam 10 city, and your woman swing and yabe say, as near them say a check it. Aban yes, slow, what will proper be neat Gurama as a so.
This looks like mud water. Oh, baby, I can find I'm seeing I can offer crown, who not an opinion for any young shoe. Hey,
see you. What are we at the factory and I be clean? Oh, see. Oh, Galamsey.
Okay, so righteous. Recently, I heard a labor organization said if the government don't put a hot stop on Galamsey, then they are going to put their working tools down. Now, I want to ask you, what is your opinion on that one as well? Oh no, I started with you for this, so I'll go to Mr. Joe. So, what's your opinion on that?
Yeah, now you see, earlier when you said it is now a national issue, so we have to handle it from the national perspective.
Okay.
You see, so the labor union giving out or issuing that command to the sitting government that this is what they are going to do is a call in the right direction.
Wow.
You see, yeah. So not even the labor force alone, every organization should put seriousness in this. Okay. And let's see, maybe by so doing it can push the government a little tight to handle this situation. Wow. That okay, if the labor union, this institution, this organization, everybody is coming together, calling upon the government to put a stop to this, will be a call in the right direction. And by so doing, maybe 3 months, at least, even 2 months is enough for the government to do something. Even 2 months. Yeah, looking at the power invested on the president, Charlie. Okay. Only that he is refusing to. Maybe he has become a dead goat.
So no, you hold on right now. Let Righteous add that. Righteous.
Okay.
Please, I want you to add up to what he said. What is your opinion on that with the labor organization issue? Do you think it's right? Because if everybody says, if the whole labor organization put your two, that means nobody is working.
Sure.
Isn't it?
I think,
So what to add up? What do you think is?
well, I think Ghana, there, Ghana, there, they say something like rule of law. So you understand? So we have to follow through the right channels. Organized labor maybe is trying to shift the president a bit to make him feel like, no, they want to tension him a bit. That is how I put it. But all of them is good. I mean, I feel like it shouldn't even get to this extent that labor, this is common sense, this is common knowledge. This is things destroying our water bodies, and then we have to go out loud. It's as if the Ghana is two. We are living at the lower class, and we are living at the upper class. Which is wrong.
Charlie.
Because the water being destroyed, it is a water that is supplying all of us.
Sure.
And then with the issue of 2 months election, honestly, I disagree. If you are all there, who will go and vote? If you are all not living in this country, who are you going to rule? That is the question we are putting in front of you. So this is just common knowledge. So are you telling me that when there are V8s roaming around the wager, they don't see the dirtiness? When our own leaders go to the Galamsey site and they see how the place is being destroyed, our forests are being, look, it is too much. You understand? This is not something that we need to protest in large numbers to draw our attention. Do our leaders not have blood in their system? Do they not feel our pain? It's just like we are all in a whole society and then one person is dead. We all know that the person is dead.
Sure.
We're in a society and then our water bodies are being polluted, and then you are telling us that we need to force you to think. No, come on, this is we are in the 21st century, and then we are supposed to be living as 21st century people. We can't be living like before independence.
Okay. So Mr. Rashad is saying that since we are in the Fourth Republic, the leader of the Fourth Republic should make sure that he issue a straight command. You know, I asked somebody recently that when we in Ghana when COVID came, quickly they put a law in the constitution that anybody that goes out within that period should be arrested and fined. But I'm surprised that this Galamsey issue is our own issue, and we cannot put any law or any measure. We have to think about it, right? We really need to do that. But that reminds me, you know, Wednesday was on the 3rd, right?
Yeah.
The labor law, the labor organization decided to meet the president. Okay. And I think even that same on the 3rd, they still issued 11 good license.
Yeah.
What people are protesting, people are fighting that they should stop Galamsey. They have issued 11 license, and that makes people complaining that it looks like the labor organization is incompetent, and also they are not being serious, because if the day that you be the president and that same day for your caucus meeting and that same day they have give out 11 good license to people to operate in illegal mining, and we are happy, and you are still saying that until on the 10th before you take action, people are saying that they are wrong with that idea. So that one to Mr. Rogers.
Well, they say this thing so bro. The reason I don't want to talk plenty.
No, for talk plenty. If you don't talk plenty, they worry me. Because if the issue where they worry me.
No, you see from the onset, it's a whole lot of things. You know the government is trying to be smart upon this, because when the CD with the stabilization, they said good for oil, this and a whole lot of things. So if we were so smart from the very beginning, we will notice that they were telling us that mining will still go on, whether be illegal or legal. Okay. Because that is the way they are going to stabilize our city and our economy with. Okay. So we did not even notice that from the onset.
Like we did not understand that. So that is like a template.
No, it be like if you happy now, if you happy for your house, and that way the future Charlie, my skin will bab new. But if you're not happy yet, if you say Charlie, let it be. It's not going to be like this. We were moved by those beautiful words of our vice president, and we're thinking that things will go in the right direction. But this is the problem we are facing right now, because right now the country is not stabilized. The economy is becoming poorer and poorer. The illegal mining, we are losing from mining. We don't even know whether the illegal mining we are fighting for, which has been Lances right now, is still illegal mining or Galamsey. Right now, we are not even sure of that, because the very people destroying our reserve, our forest reserve, and then our water bodies are being legalized. So if you are legalizing this, and they give you go to the site there to destroy the Galamsey site, and they show you a document that look, this is legalized operation. What are you going to do?
Okay. Before we go to Mr. George, I will make sure my producer pull up some video online right now. I was looking through some things online, and I found a man, an old man I think he's in 80s or so 70s, saying that as I said in media, and me two cocoa na two Galamsey.
Yeah.
Now what me who they are deciding I made massage be. My brother, I want you guys to test what that video, and after that we will quickly come back.
Took over about 300 million from it. Just 2 months. I built my own 2 rooms at Wadi Makasi, but I worked 20 years without buying even a single plot. Now I have my own premises. So I ride myself on the gold more than cuckoo. Government can never stop Galamsey in this Ghana at all. I have a gold, I have plenty money in my pocket, so I don't mind cuckoo. Look, I'm now cutting it off, you see. It is my own bonafide property, nobody can stop me.
Okay, Mr. Joe, to add up to what Rachel said concerning the labor law, their time duration for the strike or whatever they wanted to go, and also to the giving license once they were having their caucus meeting on the same day.
You see,
what do you think about that one as well?
The labor union Nangasai is a very unserious organization. Seriously.
Somebody follow the inside. Oh, but is be serious because check like some time ago, it should be pop up like that, and then when they release a message, I think the president came back to renegotiate or something like that. I think they are very powerful. They're not serious because maybe you think
if they are serious, how can you tell someone that you work for 8 hours and they pay you 18 CDs, 44 pesos or something like that?
Yeah.
If
our currency was good, we would not be having this conversation. If our currency was compared to Kuwait dinar, we would not be having this conversation.
Oh sure, that one too. It is inside.
Yeah.
So
everything scattered, everybody scattered.
There's a write-up I want to read out.
Okay.
That according to Ghana Mining Repository, from 1988 to 2016, Ghana has issued 96 mining licenses. 96 people from 1988.
1988. So I'm coming. Almost 36 years now.
Yeah. Okay. Only 96 mining licenses, and from 2017 till date, the government has issued 1,503 licenses. Only within the space of, let's say, 7 or 8 years.
From 2017
to date.
How many?
1,503.
So how progress? Yeah.
You see? So for almost 30-something years, it was only 96 mining licenses that were released. So meaning that this current government is not willing to fight this Galamsey. It is, you see, whatever measure they put in place in order to fight it, it is just camouflage.
So do you think the government has interest in this?
Yeah. Because if they do not have interest, why would some of them come out and be like, Charlie, party, we need money. So if we need money, Galamsey is the easiest way to recoup this money. So let us go into Galamsey. If not so, why would you release licenses more than 1,000 plus
within a space of 8 years?
Yeah.
Righteous.
No. My problem is not with the number of licenses that we increased to, because we are growing as humans and then things are developing. But my problem is the illegality around the mining. That is where my problem is coming from, because in a situation whereby they mine where they mine proper, we don't get Newmont, we don't get Obuasi and those kind of things. But the question is how they are destroying our water bodies. You understand? You should be measures. You said it is illegal mining. You are issuing licenses to people, and then even upon the licenses, they are doing it wrong. Then it's a problem. If Newmont is doing it wrong, it's a problem, no matter their licenses. So even if you are issuing licenses out, I don't have a problem with it. But my problem is that they are destroying the water bodies, and then they are destroying the forest as well.
And to that also take me to you see, the people who are concerned right now, those are the people doing the Galamsey.
Yeah.
If you look at some of them, their issues they are raising is there is no job. So before you stop them from Galamsey, they must provide them with a job. So do you think people are trying to capitalize on the weakness of the system,
unemployment
to do that harmful act or what righteous?
There's unemployment everywhere, but you go explain.
No, sir.
Because you are arrested.
Yes,
So that explains it. So there's no, if there's unemployment and then you are telling us you want to involve in illegal mining, then you should be arrested.
So indirectly, I say it's a deliberate act from the people. Is they decide to destroy the land?
Exactly. That's how I explain Accra. There's unemployment, but you don't steal.
Arrested.
Exactly, because when you steal, what happen? They arrest you, then you'll be taken to jail. You'll be jailed for it. You are doing illegal mining, you say unemployment, and then you are still doing it. So you are telling the government that and the police force that you are availing yourself to an arrest.
Sure.
That is it. So they need to be arrested.
Challenge.
There's something in the law that says that ignorance of the law is not an excuse.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether you're once you commit it, you are so hiding behind unemployment to cause havoc.
And
this is serious.
Yeah, this is serious.
It's not making
There's
sense.
unemployment, and you are not destroying our water bodies. Just look at the dire
Recently,
situation.
I heard there's this doctor who was saying that and yes, she or focus on my this act to Galamsey.
Yeah, one of the
MPs.
MPs.
You know, but maybe someone said Ghana here. It look like our leaders they don't think of us.
No, so
Because I'm coming home. The question is when you go to those industrial these mining sectors,
Yeah.
they have machines. Let's big excavators. You don't think the local poor guy that is
No.
can own an excavator? So the question is, who are the people behind supplying of the gadgets, the equipment that they are using in
That
destroying
is
the
why we are saying that the people that ought to be tackled are not the people they are dealing with. They are only dealing with these small boys who cannot even afford the excavators. So those who are behind, to handle a situation, you don't handle the branches.
Okay.
Because when you handle the branches, the root is still there. It will still produce the branches again. But when you deal with the root, automatically the branches die. So deal with those who are producing or providing the excavators. And the branches, those who are the workers, they will automatically
But before they transport the excavator from Thermoport, they are security agencies.
They'll protect the excavator to the side.
It's like the system for
we believe so much. I don't know. Make a talk say they expect so much from our leaders. We think they are superior. That is our problem.
It's
I will
fear.
not see.
It's fear.
I will not see an MP pass by me and then I'll bow down to that person. No, I will not do that.
No, this is
The reason I'm saying that is if you make your brother feel so superior
over you.
then we are human beings. He begins to think like my backbone self, no,
I can walk over this guy.
But
You know, I read something on your status. Or I didn't save. I should have saved that thing. You read an article on is it a quote on your status? You said the constitution need to be. Why should the constitution favor the
Yeah.
I read that and it's like it's even related to this thing we are discussing.
I don't know why a president has so much power that we can't call him. And then when you speak, you feel like you are committing a crime. When you speak,
Yeah.
So do you think our constitution will change?
Not change entirely, but
We should review.
Exactly, because I don't see why our leaders will sit in parliament and then deliberate and then insult each other. And when it comes to issues of remuneration, money, and this thing, they are all one.
Charlie, bring on that.
So when the constitution
You bring another one.
because you don't have a president who appoints a chief justice, who appoints when ministers are supposed to submit names for MPs and then he approves it, whether vetting goes through or not. You say it be my person. So if he's appointing our justice system, our chief justice, he's the one appointing them. Bro, I'm not gonna put my enemy for electoral commission.
No.
I'm gonna put my nigga.
So indirectly the system is not working.
How you go work if I put? So if me I go put maybe for electoral commissioner or chief justice, then bring my matter for that. Maybe go chop against me.
You know we go chop for you.
So how we supposed to have a perfect? How are we supposed to have a system?
Charlie,
Africa,
it look like Ghana.
Do you?
No.
Yeah.
No, it is. No, why is it that you see the typical black man who is fully in Ghana? He goes to US and he doesn't feel. Because the constitution and the system is working. He will go to UK, he will go to Canada, he will go to the European countries and he will start speaking.
Me call you. Hey, the chrono. Who found the police? Na camera. I just restrict like basa.
You can be a madman here, but immediately you step forth your feet there, the madness is gone. So you become correct.
So where I put a now.
Yeah.
Because there's no mutu kwansi obi righteous.
Yeah.
No, my problem with this issue, Ghana, yeah, my problem with this, Galamsey, this, me, I'm very touched, when it comes to things that affect our health, I'm very emotional because of my mom's issue.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, look, you can't maltreat us and then not provide for us a better health system.
Yeah.
They tell us that UGMC is a government hospital, but Mugabe, you and I cannot go to UGMC.
No. For free or what?
It's a government hospital, but you can't go. We have Kolebu, it's always free. We have 37, it's always free.
But Kolebu,
and then we have water bodies. And then we have being polluted because of the mercury and the cyanide they use. We will get sick, and then we cry. The money where we go chop self, we don't deal. And then we will go to 37 or UGMC, and then they will tell us that we need $30,000 for a kidney transplant. That is not the worst case scenario.
Okay.
We have a system where our city has depreciated more than 200%. Right now, doing 4 years ago or 5 years ago, maybe the city was at $1 was maybe 5 cedis. Right now, it is approaching 70 cedis. So if you are able to afford, or let's assume that you have money in your bank account, $5,000. Back then, 4 years or 5 years ago, that money is reserved for you. And then right now, you have kidney issues, and then you have issues, health issues with regards to the Galamsey. Ask the same question. Is that 5,000 3 years ago or 5 years ago the $5,000 now? No. Because it has depreciated so much that even when it comes to your pocket, you can't even take that for your head.
Charlie.
This is the technicalities about this whole thing that we are not seeing. Yeah. So if we are now, we are in good state, and then we are protesting for peaceful. We are protesting peacefully. This one guy doesn't need to be peaceful because Charlie.
Yes, I talk somebody say this Galamsey issue. Ghanaians are not hungry enough in their demonstrating.
Yeah. Bro, if you are hungry, what do you do? You can't be violent because if you are violent, you are arrested. Yeah. If peaceful people have been remanded for 14 days, you go do Takashi. You they are sure say you they will.
You know what you see, when the Kenyan people they decide to go on that protest, they are demonstrating. The people saw the angriness in their eye.
Sure.
You understand?
Sure.
They see how serious the demonstrators are taking their project. Then I think got to a point the president wants to even meet them. But when you look at the fearness of the people that in the face that they are coming, they run away. They start moving their cars. You see, it look like this because people are thinking in Ghana that this is a political agenda.
Yeah.
And the reason why people are saying the political agenda, you see NBC members part of the, let's say for instance, I saw John Dumelo in one of the movement, I saw him. So that one alone can make people feel like, oh, okay, it's a political.
So if it's let's say it is political. If everybody know that, anything know that. So
and what they are even fighting for is a national thing. So does it mean that all the protesters over there, there's no MPP?
So for the complaint of the people, what I'm thinking is that they expect both arms of government to come, both sides, party A and party B, to come out on the street to speak on the Galamsey issue. So it should not be like an individual person have carried.
You're only attacking one side.
That's how we see. You are blacks.
But do you know something?
That's how we are seeing things.
No, if you see, let's say this current administration has all the power to initiate a legal procedure for the prosecuting of anybody involved in this Galamsey issue, and you claim that the opposition party have members who are also major players in this Galamsey issue, you have the power, prosecute them. But you wouldn't do such none of those things, and you still be blaming. Look at, there was an MP who said the water was much more polluted during the erstwhile administration than what you are seeing now. So you see?
I don't know why you are surprised. You know the kind of leaders you have. They talk this way, then you are surprised.
So you see, the question is, so if the water was polluted years ago than now, why was the situation not dire terrible in 2016, and the situation is terrible now. You see, simple.
So that means they are just telling that they can't continue from where you spoil them.
Yeah, you see.
So let's move on. Charlie, they say free the citizens. I think those that have been arrested.
No, before I go, make a chip in something before
Okay,
we start
okay,
listening.
okay.
With the Kenyan
Yeah.
issue, one thing we are not knowing is that with the Kenyan issue, the protest was everybody, their lawyers and everybody was involved.
Okay.
And then part of even their MPs, if they use the word MPs,
Yeah.
their members of parliament were actually
Involved.
involved.
Okay.
So it looks like it is the whole thing, the whole people.
The whole country will stand up for a fight.
Exactly. Yeah. But Ghana here, you go and then they say you are NDC. You go and then they say you are NPP.
Where they say you are.
You understand? We are looking at we are forgetting the objectives. Reason why we are humans first before we align ourselves to either NPP or NDC.
Yeah.
That is what we are forgetting. We are human. We are humans. That is why you give, because you feel like you should give as a human. That is why you take, because you feel like you should help. So that is the point we are deviating from. Kenyans went as people because they were affected and then they were together. But Ghanaians,
As a group.
yes. And then the funny thing is that the problem is affecting everybody. The problem has no party colours.
Yeah.
That you be MPP, so I will give
nobody
you
attack
small.
you.
No, the problem doesn't come in that manner.
Yeah.
It comes as it comes. It doesn't know anybody. It doesn't know party color. It doesn't know. It is your color. Once it's like COVID. Once it gets
Yes,
hold of
you
you,
Charlie.
you go chop your body.
Say that I just say, I come to you. Yeah.
You understand?
So hunger.
If you look at the objectives, what are they fighting for? Oh, peaceful demonstration. Then the peaceful is in all support.
Okay.
Clean water bodies, and then this and this and that.
Those
And
are
then
very
as
nice.
a human being,
You should reason.
human being, you be human before political colors. As a human being, you be like, oh, okay, it's a right course. Let's go for it. If you decide to be an MPP and then the course is good, you go for it.
Yeah.
So because an MPP they top, NDC man for no job.
For
If
sure.
I wait till NDC come for
No,
no job,
no, no, for sure.
this is common sense. You know, be everything where even if we decide to add party colors, let's look at the overall objectives. What is it promoting? What is it enhancing?
Okay.
The time with the race gay issue things, you know, that one they will not talk to MPP NDC. I do one the Christians, everybody
Yeah.
say
Yeah, right, yeah.
but when we are looking for a betterment of a situation and then we say NDC for now, NDC for one is soon.
A Catholic
Yeah,
Catholic church, they can't do the move. The
Yeah.
Catholic church, yeah.
You know, so Rogers is adding that by saying this shouldn't be a particular group of people.
Yeah.
But as we are saying, that it should be a national fight. Everybody should come out from your corners
Yeah.
and speak. You see, it doesn't necessarily mean you be on the street demonstrating, but you can be this digitalization.
Your platform.
On a platform, writing
Yeah.
somebody an article that will cut across the president. And don't forget, when this is getting real on the social media platform, other countries are witnessing, places that will even go for loan.
Yeah.
They are even saying they can even issue a statement that if the government did not follow what his people are saying, you are not even going to give any money to support your country.
Sure.
Then that one alone is a challenge.
Sure.
Those will be rubbish.
Oh yeah. Oh, with this Galamsey
Charlie.
issue, it has gone beyond our boundaries.
I tell you.
There was one white guy who set up machines like this and was talking about the Galamsey.
Yeah.
When the president went to was it UK or
US, I think US.
yeah, for that conference, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the guy was speaking on the Galamsey issue. People were commenting that, oh well, this fight has gone beyond our boundaries and
Serious?
it's a
I
good
feel
fight.
like Galamsey is an English word.
No.
So the foreigners are very difficult to understand.
Understand the Galamsey.
As a local language.
No, you see, with the Galamsey, but they have gone further to explain it, say, the pollution of our water body. So they are getting
No, if it's an
Galam and say.
yeah.
if it's an English word, it makes it easy for it's just like
The white.
So let's say that you are like illegal mining.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that it will speak well when
because
you
if
go there.
imagine I'm not so okay with the local languages
Yeah.
like this broken language, and then I see online Galamsey.
What be
I
that?
don't have time to go and search.
No. What is Galamsey?
It's just like a Yoruba language.
So yeah, before maybe we move on to our next topic,
Yeah.
let me say this. The reason why the system is messed up, or there are no proper measures to build a solid system for everybody to thrive, is because these politicians are thriving on our ignorance.
Okay.
one of our major problems as a nation is not poverty, it's foolishness.
It's true.
It's foolishness.
Very true.
Because, for instance, this Galamsey issue, the harm is not going to affect a class of persons leaving another class of persons.
Okay.
Everybody. But yes, still, when people are championing a cause to stop this menace, you see other people say, "Oh, forget your move. It wouldn't get anywhere." Then you ask yourself, are they truly human beings? What's wrong with them?
The reason I'm saying that it doesn't affect everybody is that, look, we were here, and then weeks ago, they imported millions of dollars at Temaport. Physical cash, $10 million. That is money. So imagine water.
Your problem.
So they will import water. You think, I was telling a friend that this Galamsey issue, it is not something the leaders are not aware of. Look, the leaders are so smart that they know what we want. And then they are giving us what we want. Do you understand?
It's like content creators.
So before we will know that the water, we think they don't know that cyanide and mercury
are very
causing
risky.
damages.
Yeah, they are aware, much aware. They are more educated people in that sector.
Yeah.
So you see, Ghana, we need to really sit up and visit some of, like you said, the constitution, some of the clauses.
Oh yeah.
Because it's looking like we, the people at the lower bottom, are being taken for granted.
Sure.
They don't think of us a bit. Because if the president has money, let's say Mr. Anando Dabakufado as a city president, he can choose to import water.
It's not news, it is something which is there. So if you go to Maritime, you can see.
The same way, maybe you're in your house, you don't want to eat food at home, you can order food online, the same thing. Because they have the money to pay for. What about the people that have nothing?
And the people who do not have nothing, who are to reason also, are still supporting these people.
Mercy.
Yeah, that is the problem.
No,
For instance, a graduate, unemployed, and yes, they will be defending these people because I was born in.
Because we think that when we don't say, you see, we trade our stomach in so many occasions. Let's say I'm giving you 50 cedis to vote for me. Then I promise you, we will vote make sure the road never will fail. After giving the 50 cedis, I voted for you. You can't even do it. I'll be complaining, but I've forgotten that I've sold my birthright or my part of my right to you. You paid me. You already paid me for that. So if I'm saying anything after all, my mom was kind of anything. So ask me before I say I'm sorry.
Yeah, you see, we need reorientation, like educational. Our minds near, bro, it not be easy. Our minds.
Another example of a hungry man is desperate. When the implementation of the free secondary school, I was telling a friend that this is, to me personally, everything I said now, their opinions. It is rubbish. Excuse my language. It's rubbish in the sense that when somebody makes something free for you, the person takes your whole power.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand that.
Yeah, I get it.
If you have money, you are at liberty to choose from varieties.
Yes.
Sure.
So when the government is telling, I want to give you free education, ask yourself that, why don't you give me money to give me job? Let me go and work.
And then I can support my work.
Yeah.
My mother, for example, was not rich, but I was attending the best preparatory school, the masters.
Yeah. So
by then, if you don't get money, but then you know why she was able to afford, because now she dey work. If she goes to the market, she get money.
She dey sell money.
You go pay. You understand? And then I was rolling with the rich kids. You have to look at the current shoulder.
That boy,
mommy know they get money, but she's able to do pa, and then she dey get money, and she didn't take me to a low grade school. She took me to the best.
The masters.
Right now, the people have given you free education and have taken the power from you. So right now you don't have jobs.
No. Yeah.
You don't get money.
So they'll ask what are your complaints? I'm paying for this.
And they are even giving you quantity instead of quality.
So those hungry people who are, and don't blame them, they are hungry.
Yeah.
You understand? So they are hungry and then they need 50 cities to go through the day. And then who's a crowd? We are not even me are there like this. I know they find $10 million. Make I just find a small corner I dey chill Friday, Saturday night. I go feel blow my knees.
Allah.
I dey cruise, I dey enjoy. But how be that though?
You know that.
If you give me $10 million, I go misbehave. Maybe I go end my life. So make a hustle small. I get my money Friday and Saturday night. I know the joke. I go see that man.
But you see, no, if you are going to say, Charlie, at the home soon, every offer you are going to take. It's foolishness.
You don't know poverty.
No, I know poverty.
Poverty is a disease.
I know, but you see, if you the home way, Charlie, every offer you go they accept. So you the home, so they say go kill your mommy.
That is poverty. People they do is not.
That is poverty. Why
People they kidnap their own siblings in mass.
Let us proceed. I want to ask this. You put your humble opinion.
Okay.
I want to ask this and after I wrap up.
Okay.
So I want to know. Right now, some of our colleagues who are the protesters, happy to be part of the protesters,
Okay.
have been arrested, I think, for 2 weeks now also. And they are still in the police custody or something like that. Some are even complaining, no food, water, and other stuff. That establishes the killing.
Yeah.
You think it's right for the government to arrest people who are protesting against what is not helping them or what is not right in their society?
You see, one major challenge which we get for this country is that most of we the youth, we not sure that know what is written in the constitution.
Okay, yeah.
That can give us power.
To talk.
Yeah,
to know.
To know what to do and what not to do.
Okay.
So sometimes we zeal, we they misbehave.
Okay.
But in this issue like this, this not be issue where you for even arrest them. Okay. Because it be peaceful something they do.
We are living in a democratic world. So
you see, yeah, peaceful. They no slap any policeman. They no stab any policeman. They no do anything.
But they say somebody come on police khaki.
Key. Okay, the person will come out. They see him.
They say they catch him.
So they catch him. So apart from that incident, when incident again,
maybe that one they hear.
They slap policeman. I know here. They stab policeman. I know here.
So basically, it is wrong.
It is wrong.
Okay.
It is wrong. And you see, the reason why even they will arrest these protesters and it looks like they have no say is what I said earlier on. They don't know the constitution. If you know what is in the constitution, I tell you.
The law.
You see.
So anybody can use the law to fight you.
This is at the one side the Kenya issue.
Yeah.
You see, I told you they go with them lawyers, they play inside the things. So that be another part of it. They go with the lawyers and a whole lot of issues. So the lawyers indirectly and directly was telling them that what they are supposed to do and what not to do. So that is a big point.
Okay.
Ghana here we learn as we grow. Me, I do business, but if something dey happen now, you know, say we dey get small mind for law, we dey get small mind for other side, so we dey learn. So with the aspect of their rights and then they don't know the constitution. Me, I will not go into the constitution and read. I have no chance for that. Unless policeman won't catch me, then I will just say, hey, Charlie, me, I go read it. No, so you know that unless they have to be straighten up.
Oh yeah.
So with the issue like this, one thing I've come to understand is that me, I know from street say if you catch the person, if you not detain her more than 24 hours or something,
yeah,
that thing I know say
street life.
Unless the police want to those guys go can't catch you at Friday. If you can't catch you Friday 4:50. Yeah. You know, so they will grant they release you Monday. But right now, we have to do things. This is no day. So I feel say, if you think they have wronged the country or they are on the wrong side of the law, they have the right to. You have to give them bail. You understand? Because right now we don't know what they are being prosecuted of. You understand?
We don't know their affairs.
Just give them bail and then they'll report to court at the appropriate time. Because we've seen big men giving this audience. So I don't know why. You know what here don't go. There's one girl there's a lady in Amagana. She be lawyer and they'll arrest her. Yeah. So me if you look at me, you go this type of people beat their hands down. Me there you go know how they go do me. I just say me there they go handcuff my legs and my hands.
But the protesters, I be them say may they feed them 3 times a day. Yeah,
police say buy them.
Now Fred the case say I'm put the protester in this. Forget that issue. Charlie, we are still in the studio enjoying the convo. So I want you in 5 seconds. I want Rachel summarize your opinion or your whole opinion on this Galamsey, a positive thing that you think we can put in place to stop it. Then from there, they need to summarize them close.
One thing I will tell you say, one thing I will talk you say, if I am wrong that Galamsey is polluting the water bodies, we all cannot be wrong. Ghana Medical Association, Labour, then we the citizens are saying that Mr. President, this is killing us. We all cannot be wrong. We are the same people who go 7 December and vote for you or vote against you, and then we are calling you that, boss, we the best. When you reach right now, you made them pour some, make nature grow the rivers, then the forest give us again. Then in the next 20, 30 years, when we are no more, continue. Then our kids to go protest you again. But right now, we they die, we they kill us.
Okay.
And that's what I go to. President understand pigeons.
Oh yeah, what's your no.
Yeah, so in summary, what I would say is that they should go for those who are responsible for the purchase of the excavators.
Okay.
Yeah, until we deal with them, no.
Okay.
Charlie, they should forget these small boys, no.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Charlie, I really enjoyed the time and then the convo with Mr. Righteous and Mr. Joe. You know, catch us next time live from Exhubgh. We'll give you an update on the Galamsey issue. Don't forget to subscribe and share our work. Go to the comment section, write your opinion there. We have much interaction over there. Thank you. Keep it love with Exhubgh. Good.